Not getting audio. Can you hear me? I guess the thumbs up is a yes. Okay.
Guardian, good running tactical for you again. This is where the Dark Ether Trail went cold. Oh, Petra's calling. I'll patch her into the feed.
Actually, pretty sure that counts as kinetic, so the kills would need to be with the weapon, but it should still work? Question mark? Potentially. Not entirely sure. And then this is unused, so. So this is heavily unoptimized, so I apologize for that. But as far as like usability, I would like to imagine this is fine. Obviously, there's more optimization you can make to make this more 2-3 phase friendly, but this is a safe way to do it. With regards to the eyes, a large part of that is just moving. And if you play on controller, it's making sure that you have good look sensitivity so that you can see everything at a moment's notice. It's also paying attention to visual feedback to make sure that you look at the things that matter most instead of just, sitting in a single spot just in case. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I mean, you get the general idea, though. In fact, here, hold on. Like, okay, if I tried to make optimizations to make this like truly one phasable, I think what I would do is use Syntheseps over Worm Gods because I'm going to be surrounded anyway. And then let me double check the numbers on that to get the percentage because I don't want to recall from memory if I don't fully recall. Exotic armor, biotic enhancements. Yeah, 50% increase super damage, 165% increase melee range. So grab a pair of these. I hope I didn't do that twice. I did, son of a bitch. Okay. um, make them, look presentable. And then from there, same setup as before. Just melee, 2 fonts, or melee. Puts the weapons down a little low, but you're augmenting it as melee damage, so you don't really have to worry about that. And then from there, your attack damage will be augmented because of the shatter. So then with Sentinel, the goal with using Ward of Dawn is to just create a persistent level of protection. That way you can keep being aggressive. Exchange because additional melee stat, plus it'll give you back grenade energy. Better grenade energy will yield better. What is it? Better. Um, Damn. Better grenade energy will yield better uptime of Devour. You can get an orb. I guess I should switch this then for firepower. Then from there, you. Oh, hey, Big. I am. Mm-hmm. Exchange for melee energy, give me a grenade. Use grenade to get an orb, which you can use to foster Devour. Devour refunds the grenade. Reprisal, so that way when you're surrounded, it plays into Syntheseps, so you're holding yourself accountable and you get rewarded for it with additional super energy. If I wanted to be hyper aggressive, since I'm not shooting the glaive and I'm using it as a melee augment, I could just put on hands on. And then from there, scale that each time I use my melee. Like even that last attempt, that's a 4 phase, but I'm pretty sure if I really committed the damage, I can make it a 2. It's just I wasn't paying attention. So it, what's the word? It was not activating the way that it should have because I wasn't paying attention. So that's entirely my fault. But pretty sure on this one I can make it happen. Like try to aim for a 3 just to give a good exhibition. Mm-hmm. You'll take some self. You'll take some self damage, but I mean it's still usable. Yeah. It just depends on how you want to play it. It also depends on how quick you are with rotating. So the self damage piece is why I said you're gonna have to hold yourself accountable with that to see if it works out for you or not. Because you want that, yes, especially if you're trying to like make it work. But you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you don't have anything else simply because it'll take a little long. Yeah, biotic enhancements is a little ass. Fuck, I was not expecting to be that slow. Yeah. Yeah, especially on Sentinel. Like, do you have any build ideas that you're trying to use? Because I can put them to play and then like see if they work or not and give you tips on them. Hmm. Yeah, I do. Yeah, Dragonfly Volt Shop is viable. In fact, you know what? You know, it's slot damage, but I'm legitimately curious. I actually just want to see. Oh yeah, this would be so ass. It would be so quick, but that's why it would be so ass. Oh my god. Oh, okay. All right. Hear me out on this. Hear me out. Yeah. It you'll see the stream. You'll see. You'll see. I know it's gonna have you like, damn. That is kind of basic though. Yeah. Yeah. I cannot hold you. And it gives you the yeah. This is gonna be your safest bet if you want to play it safe. For the sake of the example, I'm gonna break these with the trace. Yeah, then you amplify off of it, and then the artifact is there. Same. I don't even have melee for him on. That's what makes it funny. Here, hold on. Let me actually spec it to. Oh my god. Yeah. So then it would weaken. Then on top of weakening, it would. Man, yeah. That's kind of. Yeah, just put the tech in the bag. Like I don't have a. Hold on. Is there an energy slot bow that I can pull so that way it's following the rules? No, I have the pattern unlocked, but no, I do not. Unfortunately, I guess I'll just. Yeah. Yeah, because even on Sentinel, this is just. Yeah, I'm not dying. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to die because then I'd throw that. That would make the orb. Then I go get the orb. Now I have Devour. So then I proc the Oh, it is. I'm using Bastion plus Offensive. And then worse if I trap him in the bubble. Yeah. I don't see this being three-phaseable without ignitions, but I mean, in terms of extremely safe, this is extremely safe. Because, like, if anything touches you, you just need to melee one thing. That gives you an orb. Now you have Devour, and then you just spend the entire waiting phase just killing things. And then if you get scared, you can block, which will amplify you, which gives you 50% DR. And then if you get Speed Booster by running around excessively, that gives you the other 50% DR. Then if you have Ferropotent, that's... it's 50 once you have Speed Booster, yeah. And actually, no, I'm pretty sure like Core Amplified is boosted to 40% based on the changes that were made in Final Shape. Yep, and then see with Reprisal, I just trap him again. Oh no, so here, like the biggest thing is going to be this, like because you play on console like as well. Your look sensitivity is what controls it, and then your ADS modifier is what controls how fast you aim. So like, for example, at 0.5, this is what it looks like. So like if I set this to 8, for example. Oh, yeah, well then it's already high. At that point, you just... Well, no. It only affects when you're aiming down sights, but it'll be far more consistent anyway because of you aiming down the sight. So you won't have to worry about it. Like, it's not going to be like an outlier or anything. Yeah, this is probably 4-phaseable, but it's still extremely safe. No. If you really wanted to play it safe, the best thing I would do, if you play on Sentinel, throw. Well, damn, I shit missed. But throw your shield at some. Oh no, it hit the other one on the other side. Okay, yeah, throw your shield at something, and then from there it'll give you overshield, and then in the time you get the overshield, use that to look around and keep your bearings. That way you don't get overwhelmed. Oh, if you use the lightsaber, you can also put yourself in third person to see where they all are anyway. Yeah, because I didn't aim. If you aim, I'm pretty sure it'll lock you into the corner. Wow. Then if you're comfortable loadout swapping, you could drop the Ward of Dawn on Helm of Saint 14, so then everything that touches it gets blinded anyway, including the boss. Well, not the boss if it's inside because it's an Ultra, but the surrounding, like, all the nonsense you see aiming at me, you wouldn't have to deal with that. Real. Yeah, no worries. And then honestly, I can show you what your traversal would probably look like beyond this point, too. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you meant. I understand. I understand. Mm-hmm. It's basically this. It's this. What is it? Where is it? Mm-hmm. And then if you use the Praxic blade and you're amplified, the more you move, you'll start to eventually get what is it, speed booster. And if you get speed booster, as long as you keep moving, nothing's going to touch you. Likewise, if you have any other questions or there's anything else I can do to help, just let me know. No problem. No problem.